The Philosopher's Stone still exists in central India. It is hard to believe, but it is completely true. Yes, you heard it right. The Philosopher's Stone that turns iron into gold in a single instant. We aren't the ones saying this. History itself says it. In this video, we are going to tell you about the exact place where the Philosopher's Stone still exists. A foreign traveler wrote a document in the year 1616, specifically mentioning the Philosopher's Stone. According to that document, the story begins in central India, in the dense and mysterious forests of the historic Mandu region. A poor grass cutter was cutting dry grass in the forest for his daily livelihood as usual. The sun was scorching, sweat covered his forehead, and in his hand was an old iron sickle. Suddenly, his sickle struck a strange, shapeless stone amidst the bushes, with a sharp clang. He didn't pay attention at first, but a short while later, when he looked at his sickle to gather the grass, the ground slipped from beneath his feet. That iron, which was black and rusted, was now shining like the sun in the afternoon heat. It had turned into pure gold. Now, before we move on, if you love such mysterious and thrilling history, make sure to subscribe and like our channel, Lily Vintage. The poor grass cutter panicked. He was uneducated and simple-minded, believing it to be some sort of magical spell or bad omen. With trembling hands, he hid the golden sickle and ran to the most famous local blacksmith, whose name was Ramu Ram Lohar. Ramu Ram Lohar's furnace was blazing hot. The grass cutter panted and placed the golden sickle before Ramu Ram, pleading, "I don't want this glowing sickle, just give me back my old iron sickle instead." The moment Ramu Ram Lohar touched the metal, his experienced eyes widened in shock. He realized this wasn't ordinary metal, but the actual treasure of Kubera, the god of wealth. He took advantage of the grass cutter's innocence and fear, quietly handing him a brand new iron sickle while keeping the gold one for himself. But Ramu Ram Lohar's greed didn't stop there. Under the cover of night, he took the grass cutter back to that exact spot in the forest. Using his furnace-honed expertise, he tracked down the exact location where the sickle had struck. And finally, the miraculous Philosopher's Stone fell into Ramu Ram Lohar's hands. To dive deeper into such untold secrets and the depths of history, don't forget to like and subscribe to your own channel, Lily Vintage. Before long, Ramu Ram Lohar's destiny transformed completely. An ordinary blacksmith became the biggest and richest moneylender in the entire region. So much wealth poured in that even kings and emperors began borrowing money from him. But they say that wealth obtained by breaking nature's laws always brings a strange destiny along with it. Time passed. Ramu Ram Lohar grew old. He arranged the marriage of his beloved daughter to an influential prince from Burhanpur. The wedding was celebrated with great pomp and splendor. However, when the time for farewell came, Ramu Ram Lohar did not give his daughter elephants, horses, or gold and silver jewelry as dowry. Instead, he secretly slipped the same discolored, ordinary-looking Philosopher's Stone into a velvet pouch and handed it to her. He said, "My daughter, this is no ordinary stone. Keep it safe." The caravan of the bride and groom was heading towards Burhanpur. Seeing the fading evening light, tents were pitched, and camp was set up on the peaceful banks of the Narmada River. In the stillness of the night, the prince came to his newlywed bride. There was a sting of resentment and anger in his heart. He looked at his bride, whose hands lacked any expensive jewelry, taunting her angrily. The prince said, "Your arrogant and wealthy father has so much wealth, yet he didn't even give you a single gold necklace at the farewell. Has he gone bankrupt?" The bride remained calm, a mysterious smile gracing her lips. She slowly opened the pouch she carried, pulled out that shapeless, lifeless stone, and placed it on the prince's palm. She said, "My father has given me something that no king in the world possesses. This is the Philosopher's Stone. It can feed you and your next 7 generations." But the prince was blinded by anger at that moment. His wife and father-in-law were making fun of him. Calling a plain, dark brown stone a Philosopher's Stone felt like an insult to him. Enraged, the prince swung his hand without thinking and hurled the stone deep into the surging, turbulent currents of the Narmada River. With a loud splash, the stone vanished into the depths of the water. The bride screamed in horror. When she tearfully explained the entire truth to the prince, his anger finally vanished, and he came to his senses, realizing his grave mistake. Torches were lit instantly, and the kingdom's finest divers were sent down into the river. All night long, every single rock along that Narmada Ghat was searched. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. But Mother Narmada hid the stone so deeply in her bosom that it was never found by any human again. This mystery did not end there. Years after the Philosopher's Stone was lost, during the era of the Mughal Empire, history took another turn. The eyewitness to this event was none other than the Mughal Emperor Jahangir, who explicitly recorded it in his autobiography, Jahangirnama. This dates back to the era of Jahangir's father, Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. Emperor Akbar had thousands of elephants in his army, but the most special of them all was an elephant named Gaddawar. Gaddawar was an extremely fierce, gigantic, and valorous elephant. Such was his immense strength that he had to be bound with heavy, thick iron chains known as sakale. Once the Mughal army invaded Burhanpur. During the military campaign, the army had to cross the historic Narmada River. The massive Gaddawar elephant also entered the river water, dragging its heavy iron chains, and emerged on the other side. After crossing the river,
to uncover the next gripping mystery, subscribe to our channel Lily Vintage right now.